Fast food advertising is something that we've all seen, especially if you're in America, and it's very well known for not being misleading in any way, shape, or form.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And that's why sometimes fast food companies actually have to get creative with the way they market their products. And that's why that sometimes we come across viral fast food advertising or viral fast food products. And sometimes they're just really weird or bizarre examples of fast food trying to be trendy or hip or just trying to get attention for themselves. And it's just very bizarre and wacky. So that's why I decided to recount the history of the weirdest fast food trends and viral hits that there's ever been. But before we jump right into it, I really want you guys to like and subscribe because it really does help the channel. Anyway, thanks. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's start out pretty simple. Let's start off with the McDonald's celebrity meals. You probably already know about these, but McDonald's has done a ton of collabs with a ton of different celebrities. Now, one of the first of these celebrity meals that I could think of would be the Travis Scott meal, and that one kind of became a meme. However, the most famous of them of all was the BTS meal. And get this, it was literally just 10 chicken McNuggets and some fries. Now that right there, now that's a meal. Now, the weird thing about this is that in around June of 2021, a chicken nugget from a McDonald's BTS meal was shaped like an Among Us character, and that chicken nugget was later sold for $99,997. I'm not joking. This really happened, by the way. This actually was an actual event that happened.
You think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Now, a fun fact about the McDonald's celebrity meals is that the first one ever made was a Michael Jordan celebrity meal, and it was called the McJordan.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes, I'm not joking. It was really called the McJordan. It was only sold in the Chicago area, and it was literally just a quarter pounder. Yeah. Now, the thing about the McDonald's celebrity meals is that everyone knows about them. They're basically old news at this point, right? And the thing is that they've definitely gone viral, but I want to look more obscurely and see if there's more obscure things that we could talk about, along with the also very viral hits that fast food has came across as well. So let's see what else there is to talk about. Alright, next up, I want to talk about the Spiderverse Whopper, which is coming out around the same time as the Across the Spider-Verse movie, around June of 2023. And the thing is that this is kind of weird how it went viral, but it also makes a lot of sense, considering how Spider-Verse was a very hyped movie, and also that this was coming from a big fast food chain. However, it's still weird to consider how viral that this really went, and I attribute this mostly to the coloring, obviously. The coloring looks very weird, and it's a very unique burger because of the, the red, bright coloring, which honestly does not look like it's meant for human consumption. Like, it looks like they put a few too many chemicals in here, but either way, people still bought it, and a lot of people are saying it's mid, but I never really tried it, so I can't really confirm what they're saying. But also, people were also saying that if you ate the burger, you would be hospitalized, which may or may not be true, considering all the chemicals they probably put in there. But speaking about fast food getting you hospitalized, in a similar vein to the Spiderverse Whopper memes, there was also the Grimace Shake, which came around late June to early July. And by the time this video comes out, it's definitely dead, because by the time I'm recording this, the meme is certainly dead. So this is basically just a retrospective of the meme. Now, if you don't know, Grimace's birthday was being celebrated by McDonald's, and to commemorate it, they made a special Grimace meal. And they decided to make a special Grimace Shake, which is this purple color.
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Now, obviously, the purple color intrigued a lot of people, and for some reason, it became a trend to try to do a food review of the drink it, and then pretend like you collapse in some kind of horror-style video. And it's going to be supposedly caused from the drink. It's very weird to explain out loud, but if you've seen any of these memes, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And people basically pretend like Grimace was like a menace, which, I mean, if you know the McDonald's land lore, he basically was.
You just bring Grimace from McDonald's into the room and see how the baby reacts. If it starts crying, that's a good sign because Grimace is absolutely fucking terrifying.
Okay, now next up I want to talk about the Burger King Real Meals. Now this wasn't a particularly viral or trendy fast food item, but I just want to talk about it because it was really weird and you can definitely tell that Burger King was trying to go viral with this one. Now, everyone knows about the Happy Meals that McDonald's has.
No! 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 Fuck!
So basically Burger King, they were trying to do a parody of this product and they made something called the Real Meal. And the Real Meal, it was basically the same kind of thing as a Happy Meal, except that it came in a bunch of different packages and these were all supposed to represent a bunch of different emotions, such as I don't give a fuck. I don't know how they got away with that, by the way. Like, that literally just means I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
And there was also like the depressed meal.
I wish you could.
Stop fucking crying, bitch! Where? I don't wanna fuck.
And the whatever the fuck this is meal.
What's it all mean? What's the point?
And it was all supposed to be for mental health awareness somehow, which I understand. Mental health awareness is something that is definitely very important and more people need to talk about it because it is something that affects everyone. But I don't really think that Burger King was the right thing to facilitate a dialogue about mental health awareness, because I don't really think that Burger King is the ones who should be leading the conversation on things like the mental health crisis in America. Alright, next up is another Burger King thing. Now, Burger King, they really want to go viral. They really want to have a big internet ad campaign. And I guess they achieved that with the Whopper commercial from earlier this year.
Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed.
But here's the thing, is that for the longest time, they've always been wanting to get something that was somewhat popular on the internet. And one of their first attempts at doing this was around 2016, 2017, where they had an ad, and the ad would say, "Okay Google," to activate the viewer's "Okay Google" device at home and tell them what the Whopper is. Let me just show it to you.
You're watching a 15-second Burger King ad, which is unfortunately not enough time to explain all the fresh ingredients in the Whopper sandwich. But I got an idea. Okay, Google, what is the Whopper burger?
Now here's the thing, is that this ad seemed pretty innocent, right? It's a pretty ingenious ad, honestly. But the problem is that Google would read off the Wikipedia page for the Whopper, and the problem with Wikipedia is that anyone can edit it. So that meant that we got results like this.
According to Wikipedia, the Whopper is a burger consisting of a flame-grilled patty made with 100% medium-sized child with no preservatives or fillers, topped with sliced tomatoes, onions, lettuce, cyanide, pickles, ketchup, and mayonnaise, served on a sesame seed bun.
What had to happen afterwards was that Google actually had to disable the function for the Whopper ad specifically, so then afterwards no longer could this be triggered. Alright guys, so what have we learned? We've learned that fast food companies, they really want to go viral, and they have tried a lot of weird and wacky tactics to do so, and sometimes they do actually end up going viral in the end, and other times it just ends up being some weird embarrassment. And what can we ultimately learn from this? I don't really know, actually. Maybe you can pull out some lesson in marketing or something, but I'm not really smart enough to figure that out. So yeah guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it really does help the channel, and that's all I really have to say. So thank you for watching. See ya, peace, goodbye.